Let's see. Where did I leave off? The thing. I think I got it. I didn't do this. Yeah, I can make here. Yeah. At all. Alright, let's make some good crafting shit then. Get double rings equipped here. Wait. I need a earring. I think I have one. It's not. I don't see it. The earring with it. UP. There isn't one. There isn't one a ring for it. This is how I can get it. Let's go do this. Give me. Is it working? That's another town now. It's. How it has it? Yeah.
Thersha31 says Olapuki, meow you will wear the more puppy pics.
Yeah, I'll take one right now. Hold on. Hopefully it doesn't wake him up. Oh, I woke him up. Maybe another time. Flash on, yeah. Not me laughing woke the dog up. Right now, like laying up against the wall. A weirdo. I mean, I think I've done that as a kid. All my professions are almost maxed. Everything's at like 20. I'm not gonna do like gathering shit. That's not really necessary. Not yet. Let's see. Oh, I thought the bag was talking. Is this? Okay. Let's see. Need the leather working. Which Let's get started. Crazy. But it leveled me. I can go do quest. Already time. Secondary. I don't know. I don't want to think that far ahead. I do know I want to get back into 7 Days to Die and stuff like that. Like a master crafter now. Runs with it. Rubber. Gotta get my rubber on. Yeah, I just finished one. To play that eventually. The thing is, I gotta get all my friends in agreement, or rather, my friend and my dad. These are crafting gear. Interesting. I just buy those. I don't feel like crafting. Thank God I can. I really want to play Sundays. I really enjoy punching zombies in that game. Any game I could punch something in a movie. Hit somebody in the face with the fist. I'm gonna equip some stuff here. I like the crafting in this game. It's probably the best I've played in that MMORPG. Usually most MMOs are boring. It's like, oh, just mass craft some shit. slight skill involved with this. Ever so slightly. I wish there was a game out there where you could play as a crafting class, like only as a crafter. It's like everybody wants you because like you're the only person that can like make shit. But it has to be a game where like you can't have alts because then it like defeats the purpose if you just have crafting alts. So you'd have to be like a truly dedicated crafter. Like that would be cool. But they'd have to find a way to make those classes like really engaging. What? What can I do this quest for? Yeah. Oh. Oh, apparently I already had the quest. Deliver leather choker. Make some more then, I guess. That would totally be a crafter main if it was a... Yeah, like a... almost like a support. No, it'd be more like you just play like an entirely different game entirely. Like you just never... You never really partake in combat. You just have like your own little gimmicks you do. Like the only example I can really think of, it's not a very good one, is like Sword Art Online, where it's like the people in that game, they just like they literally just became like the blacksmiths in town and shit. They never actually fought anything. But it'd be tough though, because like I said, you'd have to find a way to make it engaging long term. Slowly getting my shit together here. Yeah, like for example, the leather worker in WoW, like you had to get like a special like plus 15 knife and be a maxed out leather worker to even skin a Nixia to like make very specific shit. It was like a cape you had to get to even fight whatever his name is, Nefarian or whatever. Like that's like that, but like that's your whole purpose. Like that'd be cool as shit. Like people can't even progress in game unless they like you know have you do stuff for them. People like literally just give you shit because they're like trying to get on your kid's side. You'd be like the please make me that. Alright, what am I making next? Let's see. Out of this category into 610. Kind of like this game is like I could just be sitting here doing this all day, but like it's had to be fun though, of course. Like this would long-term engaging, but like they tweaked it a certain way. Hold on, 20, 30 crap. Cool. Cool. I don't think I'd even want the crafters to be in combat. Like, they should have kind of like what this game has, where you can like sneak. Maybe it's like those animes you see where it's like you got like the protagonist and he's just like the loot carrier. Like they could be like there could be like a battle cook or something. You know, like they just come along and carry your shit and cook you food and stuff. And they're like crucial because otherwise you wouldn't have much loot to bring back, and your characters would get like unnourished and stuff. Yeah, like a scout basically. Like scouts don't really fight. They just kind of record shit. They're like crucial because they get the information out, but they're not like combat wise. They're damn near worthless. Sometimes having information you didn't have prior could make a world of a difference. It'd have to be a game though where like combat is extremely deadly. It's not just like, oh, I'm gonna get in combat and pull 20 mobs and AoE them down. No, like it had to be like EverQuest 1 level where you die, you fucking lose everything. Like combat had to be deadly serious, you know. And it had to be a world where it's like, do you really want to, you know, be put on the risk all the time being a combat character like that? Maybe it's just easier life being a master crafter. Right. Like, there's one enemy I really liked that was kind of like that. About dude that like specialized in kung fu and shit, and like you couldn't even get past certain levels because all the like good players like it kept all the good gear and shit. If they found out you actually had some good shit, they'd like try to kill you. No, that should be like that. That wouldn't be a crafted though. That would be like a scout or like a adventure or a cook, like a combat cook or a chef or whatever. Like there would be roles that would be like that where they'd be like in the fray but not as like a predominant role. Then you'd have crafters where they're just not in combat at all because there's no point. Why would somebody that, you know, knits cloth like be in combat? You know, it doesn't make any sense. But like a combat first aid person, sure, like, you know, they make bandages and they're sitting there like like you know, stitching wounds to the people that fled, you know, the front line to go on the back line to get a medical procedure, you know, like type shit. Like, you know, stuff like that could work. Like, sure, they could get in combat, like if the city was getting invaded or something, but it'd be like they'd just be kind of a body, you know, they wouldn't really be doing very much. It'd have to find a good balance because I don't, me personally, if I was like, I would, you know, somebody's Yeah, I could understand like a Fletcher or blacksmith maybe, you know, doing some combat because they're making weapons. Like they know the ins and outs of a weapon. They may not be the best with it, like they could use it, but like, and by no means would like, well, maybe an alchemist could like throw like deadly poisons or something, but like it had to be, it said it had to be more of like a, have to be like profession specific. I said tailors would have no use in combat. Like the stuff they make could be useful in combat, but them themselves, it would be better if like somebody that's like an adventurer scout would have the items rather than putting the actual tailor out there. Like the tailor makes a net or bandage something because it's a scout. That would be like more beneficial because a scout has the agility to get in there and get the fuck out, you know? So if I made a game, it'd have like over 100 classes. It'd be insane, but it wouldn't be like reskins. It would actually be like whole fleshed out classes each time. I got so many different ideas for classes. Yeah, there could be like a war camp or something, and they could be in the camp doing their shit. And when you go near the camp, you get like the, you know, campfire buffs, like regen slightly faster, you know, some shit like that. Like their presence could be beneficial, but I wouldn't like, you know, I wouldn't put them in right behind your tank for a free buff. That'd be kind of goofy, you know. Yeah, quick, get the tailor right behind the tank. Yeah. It'd have to, so it'd have to be like certain. I said the only ones I could like see being kind of close to combat would be cooks, um, and maybe like alchemists or like herbalists, you know, because they gotta be out in the field to gather the plants, and plus they'd be out there to help you distinguish what's food and isn't, you know, stuff like that. Like that would be something like a herbalist and a miner, you know, not the blacksmith, but the person that goes against the ore. You have to go into the cave with the adventurers to get your ores to sell, or you know, whatever you do with your ores. Like that could be a thing. But like the blacksmith themselves, doesn't make sense to put the blacksmith in a miner role when the miner's more physically fit. You know, they've been doing that physical labor. They could probably yield better results because they know how to pick a, you know, ore just right and shit. Like the gathering professions, they could be alongside the adventure, supporting them, but not really the crafter. The only real crafter I could see being close to them would be, like I said, like a cook, because you can't really. I mean, you could like have prep food and bring along, but it's like it wouldn't be as like good as like freshly made shit. Plus, it doesn't give you good enough nourishment for combat, however. Or like another one would be like, like a butcher class. Like they specialize in making the most out of your kills. You know, they harvest all the, you know, good minerals and meat and shit for the creatures. Like they wouldn't be a combat role, but like they could have like some minor damage, like they would know where to stab a creature, you know, weak spot type shit. They'd be more like a rogue almost, in a sense. A butcher roll slash skinner. Skinner, I guess you could say. Obviously, you're not going to give a fucking knight a skinning knife, you know, what sense does that make? Also to weigh him down, carrying around a little skinning knife. Yeah, like that would be like this classes: cook, herbalist, skinner, butcher, you know, like all those, like you have to be there to gather it classes could be alongside the adventurers. I think I have a new tool. Yeah, I do. That on. Crap, dude. I look through all this right now. Over a pair of hard leather buggy. This shit. Yeah, I was thinking Albion, but I don't know if I'd want the PvP side of things, because it's always really toxic in games like those. Albion is definitely not my type of game. That's more like Arcade. Like Arcade, you had like trade routes and stuff. It's more like a PvP crafter. It's like kind of, you know, there's a lot of games that have that system. There's like at least 5, like what's that one called? Mortal Online, or like one of those has that shit too. PvP crafters suck. It had to be PvE based with like the option of PvP, but like it'd be more like a side thing. It wouldn't be like focus. It would kind of get toxic. I think the world should be threatening, so threatening that you wouldn't want to even fight each other to begin with. You'd be like, oh god, a friend, thank god. What? Bro, I gotta kneel before this little fucking twerp. His head off. Ooh. What are you? 22, 40. Okay. This is such a hard thing to find, like a game that's so hard that like you wouldn't even want to make you wouldn't even want to spend the energy to make enemies, because you're just seeing a friendly face would be like, oh shit, I fucked up. Seeing a friendly face would be like so exciting. Oh wait. Oh, okay, didn't fucking. Like that one game, like the best game that's like, I feel like if I had to sell somebody in it, I would like, it would change the whole aesthetic of the game. Like fucking Darkwood, that game is so fucking creepy, dude. Having a friend in that game would like change the entire vibe. Yeah, where it's, but in that show, like people would kill each other and stuff, so it's kind of like, that's because like people were just psycho, but fucking, yeah, sort of like that, where it's like, you know, like you really had to team up with people. I don't even think like, I don't like guilds in games. Like that just makes like cliques. I wouldn't even think my game would have guilds. Like everybody would want to group up no matter what. So the point of a guild existing would be redundant. Or, yeah. Why is there bro, why does every single class get pug list weapons? What is going on? I gotta look into that. That's weird. Need more hard leather. Like that. Ah. Like there should be an option, you know. Oh, I fucked that up. I think. No, I got it. There should be an option in the game where it's like if you don't want to be part of the community, it's totally possible. You could like live in the wilderness or like do some shit where you'd be like an outlaw or whatever. But I wouldn't make it where it's like a culture of people like plotting on each other and shit. Like, don't get me wrong, I love my PvP, but I think a game is funner when it's the game's threatening as it is, so you want to engage PvP would be like you'd have to really think twice about it. No, because then that has the issue where it's like you got half PvP flat, half people flagged, the other half not, and it causes a split where you know people either are or aren't PvP. Maybe you could have like a PvE or PvP server where it's like always on. But And then it just kind of like changes the core gameplay. I'd rather just have it where it's like there's like a queued in PvP system that's like it's completely separated from the game. Like there's no um like you only just gain shit from it, probably like cosmetics and stuff. Maybe like kind of like almost like a mini game. Oh. Like for example, one game that did that pretty well was called Fantasy Star Online 2, where it's like you have the PvP mode, it's like plays completely different from the base game, but it's like fun. It's kind of rewarding too. But then like you disconnect from it. Like I never got like mad at another player on that. It's like you playing that mode is kind of like its own little monster. Kind of like yours too, I guess, with the like the holiday events where it's like you got like the snow PvP event where you're like hitting each other with snowballs and shit. Like that's technically PvP, but it's not like traditional shit. Damn, I need more hard leather? Fuck. Oops, hold on. Got the damn shit. There we go. But it should totally be like filler content. It should not ever be hard gameplay. Like one game that did it pretty well is Project Gorgon. Like you could PvP in that technically, but the only reason really to PvP was to actually help each other because like there's like unique deaths tied to player kills, and like you got like dying levels from the unique ways they killed you and shit. Like stuff like that would be okay. I gotta sell this shit, dude. I can always remake this crap. It's easy to make. Yeah. Did all of it? Yeah, plus I would like if I were metagame, I would make sure to crack it down on metagaming because like shit ruins the fun when everybody's like metagaming. People aren't playing what they want to play because it's not good, and people just playing what's good at the moment. And people getting blacklisted from groups because their class choices unmeta, so they get fucking shit on. It's almost done. We're in the balancing phase. That's actually what I was doing before I came on stream. I was testing it. It needs some more work still. It's a little unbalanced. It's like the first 3 worlds are really easy, but after that, it's like it kind of plateaus in difficulty. That kind of needs to be tweaked a bit. Plus, the pet system is really bad. There's like almost no point of pets currently. More hard. Fuck. Gotta just mass craft this shit. Okay, let's do it. Quick. Technically I was originally a tester, but here I am. Yeah, but we're not gonna bring them in until it's more finalized. And then we'll bring in other people to see if we missed anything or if somebody has like a hardware conflict or something. Something like that. There's no point in bringing people in when there's still like a shit ton of stuff to work on, because then it's just gonna get flooded with duplicate reports. I swear, I made a whole list literally in an hour, and he made his own list too, so got like 20 things to still work on. Quite a few testers. I mean, technically, I have 6 accounts that are testers, so I could multi-log, but it only works in certain scenarios. Like if we're testing like multiplayer features. There. Plus, most of the testers they have are pretty bad. Last time there was a testing going on, they half of them didn't give like any feedback, or it was like very vague. Me and DJ had to like literally like spam chat to find a solution to, or find somebody that could duplicate a bug that people are getting. Me and him couldn't get it. I can't remember what the solution was. There's something like something with like there's like a adaptive resolution or something on the phones was like cause people to crash or something. Dude. It was like a whole dig. Oh, that's what it was. The text was scaling to the resolution, but for some reason the text was like scaling up like times 5,000. So it just like crashed the phone because it was using up too much data to render this text that was like 1,000,000,000 times bigger than it should be. No, he's got like his one builder he uses. One thing he really needs is like VFX and VFX, music, and animations. He doesn't have like any person like specifically for those. He usually just hires somebody. Those are like the 3 mains: VFX, music, and animations. that number. So yeah, I'm getting hard stuck on this now. A cutoff point. I think I just met it. Yeah, that's it. 21's the cap. It's usually about the cap for these perfect. But he does need somebody that can, because he has a lot of games he just doesn't work on. He needs like people that can work on the games he doesn't work on, basically. All right, so the carpentry's done. Let's go next. Where is the... Who does carpentry? And who does carpentry? Really, that's here, right? 3. There it is. Carpentry. He's got like a one dev. He has his team that's supposed to work on a game, but he never does. And he complains that he never gets paid even though he doesn't work on it. Alright, so let's see. Save this loadout. Or do that. I have crafting shit to put on. Save this. New set for carpentry. It started. How's the carpentry offhand? 3-1. There it is. All I have is just that one. Get better. That would be funny. I don't know. I don't think they'd be into that. I could always ask. Boom. Right, carpentry man. I do some cutting of the wood. Wait. Like I know some games did that. Like the Sonic game did the data thing. Oh, what am I making a piece of making clogs? That's hilarious. Oh. One harpoon? Is that Lancer? This is what I'm here for. Grinding wheel, spinning wheel, doer for a loop back into my other professions. I have enough to bitch. Wish I could do it if I had the damn hammer. No, I did it again, bro. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, let's change this. That's... Should be way easier now. It's kind of like Survivor.io or like Vampire Survivor type shit. Pretty similar to that, really. This could be pretty fun. He's gotta add a lot of features though in the future to make it really good. It's gonna be fairly bare bones when it comes out, but later on, if he does some of this shit, good. I told him you should get out of Roblox and make like an actual game, but he's like, no, I don't want to do that. Okay. Plus, the only problem with them is they don't know anything about gaming, so like it's pretty tough. Like they only know about making games. They don't know anything about like lingo, or you mention like a game and they don't know anything about it. Yeah, but it's like it's funny like trying to explain like game mechanics and like game concepts to somebody that doesn't know anything about games. Like fear of missing out, flavor of the month, the concept of this is one I haven't seen anybody term, but if you know, you know, where it's like you got a game like WoW where it's everybody, you know, when a game first starts out, everybody just goes to whatever server, but then eventually there becomes like a popular server. People slowly start migrating over there. What happens is all these other servers start dying, and it causes more people to migrate over there because they're trying to get, you know, around more people. And it's just kind of a vicious cycle where it gets to the point where there's just a dead server now, so now you have to pay to not be socially outcasted. They get transferred off a server, or you got to spend your time, you know, making a new character starting over, which is in turn, you know, time is money. So like there's like little shit like that, like concepts like that people don't understand. Or like the Call of Duty thing where they made it so they literally programmed it where you purposely queue against people that have a lot of cosmetics if you don't own any, and it's to incentivize you to buy the cosmetics because you're seeing it constantly, so you're exposed to it, and you kind of get like drawn into buying it. It's like psychology shit, like literally in games that people don't notice. It's kind of fucked up, but it is what it is. Or there's another one. It's called there's another mentality. It's called sunken cost fallacy, where you're in too deep, you can't get out now. Oh shit! I fucked up. It's kind of cold. Usually it's like way hotter. Yeah, it's like I'd rather have like one gigantic fucking server than like 3 like moderate ones. Fuck the lag, dude. I want to be like I want to see people. That's why I'm on this server, Balmung. It's like there's so many people you could like it literally like de-renders them because it'd be like impossible to move. Beasts in blood. Quest here. Nice, just auto turn in. Fuck you. Oh. Yep, getting there. There's just so many things wrong with games nowadays, but the problem is like most of compassionate gaming is gone now. Because back in the day, it was only a few people that made games because they were compassionate about it. Now it's like everybody and their mother wants to make games just so they can make money. They're just mass producing games at this point with no. They have no soul behind it. It's just the product. Oh, I can make a fishing rod. Cool. Boom. Shit. Maxed out saw. I don't even need these to. Let's see. Got a Yuricum wear. 30 crafts at the highest. 4. Of control. In control. Be good enough. Some jewelry I can eventually wear too. Next is So my problem is I could make some of the best games ever made, but it's like I'd have to hire artists, I'd have to learn how to program, I'd have to hire a music designer and sound designer because I'm not using royalty free shit, bro. Fuck all that. Or like subscription, or what do you call those? Like buy for copyright, like sound packs. Like I'm not doing that shit. I mean, even like AAA companies be doing that shit. And even Blizzard's guilty of that. Like a lot of their animal sounds, like you can actually buy the pack for those. Oh, I might have fucked up. Oh no, we good. Fuck you. Good for now. Obsidian, huh? Did I even get that? Yep, there it is. It would just take too many years out of my life to make a game. And who even knows it could be successful? Who knows what the market's gonna look like? Because I've just games out there that to me they should be like some of the most successful games ever, but they're not because they're not what's currently trendy, like Fortnite. Like don't get me wrong, Fortnite's not a bad game, but I don't think it should be as the only thing that's like even remotely redeeming about it is like the dances and emotes. Like that shit's funny. Like I don't think it should be the one of the most popular games in the world because of that. Who am I, you know? I already know it's popular with like the majority of people. It's like memes, anime, role playing, and I think the last one. There's like 4 categories: memes, anime, role play, and just anime. And there's one other. I can't remember the last one. Like trend. I think I said trends was the last one. Like Skibidi Toilet. You know, they fucking get a life. Backrooms. Backrooms this. Backrooms that. Shit, remember Slender Game? That shit was like crazy popular when that was trendy. Boom. Oh, fuck, I fucked up. Let's see if I can cancel. It's unfortunately how it is now, though. It's like it's whatever like a fucking 10-year-old would find funny is what's trendy nowadays. Souls RNG, yeah, like that shit's ass. Like everybody and their mother likes fucking what's that stupid anime? One Piece? Like this shit sucks ass. Like I feel like people like One Piece are just a little special in the head. I mean, it's like not, don't get me wrong, it's like not terrible, but like to be that much a fan of or something that mediocre, you're a little weird. I mean, that show just reminds me of Bobo, and that shit's not that popular, but it should. Bobo should be more popular than that shit. Oh yeah, let's go. To repair my gear, it's almost broken. I don't know, it's like Naruto though, like, believe it! Or like Goku and his like innocent, childlike demeanor half the time, you know, like there's so many like anime characters like that. Like, what's so special about Luffy? The only thing I liked about One Piece would be like the super exaggerated facial expressions. Like that shit's funny. But like that's about it, you know. Walk around the saw. So I need to make a couple things here. Feathered harpoon. I got that. Ash short bow. I mean, like Zoro, is that the guy with the triple sword? Like, yeah, like that dude's kind of okay. Most people like that show, like Luffy. That's like kind of what they're there for. It's like liking Naruto, basically. And Naruto was good way back in the day, like when it first came out. But it got like so stupid with all the lore and shit after a while. Like I think it fell off after like the first like arena games were like uh Oro or whatever, fucking I don't know the names, like fought the sand dude fought the fast dude with the funny eyebrows. I'll leave it like that. Like after that shit, the whole anime kind of fell off in my opinion. Went from like crazy weird like semi-possible shit to like complete impossible godhood level of bullshittery over the course of watching it. Kind of like Dragon Ball, kind of ruined that for me too. Like I fucked around with Dragon Ball pretty hard because it was like semi-realistic like kung fu shit. But then it got into like, oh, everybody's like fucking god flying around. Like I like Z because the characters are good, the story was good. But anything past that, like GT and Super, complete dog shit. The only reason I even like Super even a little bit is because they brought Frieza in as like a not really a redemption arc, but I just liked Frieza. He's funny. Yeah. No, I like fucking Berserk and Baki the Grappler and shit like that. It's like a perfectly crafted fucking spear bitch. I think my favorite like anime was it was what's that shit called? Angel Beats. Oh god, that shit is so sad. It was a pretty good enemy. It's just my favorite, like, traditional, quote unquote, like, traditional enemy. Where does this hammer they gave me at? I have no idea. 41. See, where is it? Oh, there it is. Nah, I only like the first like season. After that, it got stupid. Fairies and flying, and oh, my inventory's corrupted, and all stupid shit. It was like it went from like actual like felt like a game to just straight up like just a typical anime. I was like, bruh. Like at first, it showed like him leveling and getting gear and like his health bar. Like they did away with like all this stuff that made it feel like a game. And that's what made me stop watching it. It's turned into another anime. I think it was really stupid at the fairy shit. And don't even get me started with the gun stuff. I didn't even watch a single bit of that. That looked really stupid. Gun wasn't even dumber. Like, would it turn into a fucking girl or something? So corny. Yeah, like my favorite shit about I liked the first season because I said everything felt like he's like going over skills, like it's like he had one where he like it was like a guy that was like eavesdropping on him, but it's like wow, that's like a really sinister skill to train up. Why do you have that trained up, and shit like that, like or the one where he got stuck in a pit and he had to train his jumping for like days, jump out of the pit, like shit like that, like that made it feel like a game. Now, it's like my favorite anime I've been binging, but I only watch it on YouTube because it's like only in comics, so I just watch like the AI narrators. It's about a guy that like got stuck on the 99th floor and he's like in a hole growing plants and shit. Like that's like an amazing game concept. I fuck with that anime hard. I don't even know what it's called, but it's just like whenever I see like a highlight of it, I just sit there and binge it. Yeah, I want my friend to play this game so I can just give him all this gear I'm gonna throw away since it's strong as shit, but I'm not using it, so I just sell it. I'm nearing that cap again. This is where it gets iffy. Whether or not I even have the materials to make it. Boom. Barely made that. I think I have new gear to equip actually. There it is. That and that. Got that, but I need another level. Yeah, it's just hard to get that like RPG feel in games anymore. I just hate the feeling like, oh my god, now. Like I hate the feeling of having absolute power. I don't know, some people get off to that, but not me. I just fuck that. Why I don't fuck with the new Dynasty Wars anymore. Like Dynasty Wars like 2 was the best cuz like you could technically take on the whole army, but it would be like really hard. Like in a new shit, it's like you are the whole army. It's like, okay, bro. No, I'm gonna do that. Oh well, do I even have that? Yep, so it looks like this is my limit here. Growth formula beta. Yeah, I like the feeling of being a pleb. I like it when people underestimate me because I'm inherently weak as shit. Damn. Okay. I know one vendor sells it. I put my limit. Damn, that was quick. Carpentry doesn't go that high. Oh well. I think these are upgrades. Hmm. Let's see. Got 41 grinder. No, that's the best I got. Got Weaver of 38. Nope. Those can't upgrade. So that leaves Alchemist. Alchemy it is. Who does alchemy? Like this. Ulta? I feel like it is. Probably not. Who in the fuck does alchemy? I had to Google it. Yeah, I'm getting them all up to the cap that's easy to get. He's like the first 20 levels are basically free. After that, you actually have to like farm to get them up. So I'm just getting them all maxed out to the like 20 mark. Bro, where's alchemy at? Fuck. I think it's Ulda, isn't it? Ulda, yeah. That was right. Do here's plus general. Where is it though? Oops. I don't know where alchemy is supposed to be. Got Pugless there. Got, let me say that class's name. Gladiator, Goldsmith, Miner, Weaver. Oh, is it the very top maybe? Yep, very top. Literally called Alchemist Guild. Oh, there it is. Let's go. Let's make some pimped out potions. Actually, I'm gonna go to bed though. Let me equip my tool here and I'm going to bed. What is it? Alchemist primary. Craftsman. Yes. All right. We're set for tomorrow. All right. Finished goldsmithing and carpentry. That wasn't too bad. Tomorrow's alchemy. All right. You have a good night. I'll be back tomorrow. Oosh.